course, Ohio Northern, the team that won the fall clash by quite a wide margin. And Cornell, they had a fantastic match just last night, going to only 2 maps, but man, both match went in a long time.
I mean, yeah. Oh, this Ohio Northern team was really, really fun to watch on LAN. And I'm excited to see them again in their in this week. And I'm excited to see, Cornell and see if they can come back and maybe learn a little bit from LAN and push it into the game through the rest of everything else.
Oh yeah, Cornell College was one of the teams that definitely went a long way. They were the runner-ups in the lower side of the bracket stage. So they have a really tough time. They got the grand champions and then the kind of top 4 team. So it's going to be a rough game likely, but let's see how they pick it off. We got Haven, the agent select is going on right now. Cornell starting on attack, which is an advantage for them.
Yeah, Haven's one of these maps. I mean, it's been said a million times, but Haven's one of these maps. 3 sites. It's super attacker sided. I mean, like not really attacker sided, but it's definitely attacker sided. If you're a defender, you have to spread out a lot more. There's 3 sites on the map. There's an extra place that you have to cover from for everything else. So we'll see how each team decides to attack the defender side. Something interesting I want to point out really quickly is Phoenix is out for both teams. I don't think we saw a huge amount of Phoenix on LAN, but it seems that right now we're getting a Phoenix across the board.
Yeah, we don't really see that much Phoenix being played, period. But to see a mirror Phoenix in a match is pretty uncommon.
Yeah, I think what it is, especially for the defender side here for Ohio Northern, I think they're going to use it with the flame wall as kind of an answer to the Viper toxic screen. Right, the same way that Viper has that big smoke wall, that Phoenix can kind of do a poor man's version of that for a second. And so that means that they don't feel the need to play the Viper, and they can kind of get away with doing a couple other things in there.
And they do have the Omen as well. So that could be the main smoke. That'll likely be the main smoke. There's nobody else really with it unless you want to count Phoenix's flame wall, which I mean it only lasts for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And another similarity.
It's a hide and run kind of thing. We're not looking to execute with it.
Yeah, for sure. And another similarity is the Molly as well. The hot hands.
The hot hands and the toxic pit.
Yeah, I think it's the snake bite. Snake bite,
that thing.
Yeah, quite a lot of similarities as well. You can play a little bit more aggressive as the Phoenix, but it's also not as high value of a kill for the other side because the Omen's still alive. So your smokes are still fine.
Mm-hmm. We see the altar being farmed there early by Banthanor. And he's going to try and get a kill on this Omen, but he won't. He's going to run away. So that's probably the better call, but trying to get the Viper's pit up really early so that way it's a little bit easier to, take a site, lock everything down. Looking at going in through garage here. Looks like we're probably not seeing much, but Saf gets a kill onto Phet through the smoke and the door.
Cornell's having a really tough time breaking past his defense because Kyle just happens to land a headshot with that ghost. The entire team of ONU so mechanically talented. They are not missing too many shots. Well, shot dart kill as well.
There we go. That's a flawless pistol round right there from Ohio Northern. So that's a good start for them. It's exactly it's the best case scenario you could have asked for.
Yeah, literally, you could not have asked for better, unless you want to really nitpick and say, "Oh, we took a little bit of damage." But like, who's saying that? Nobody. First round, easily going to Ohio Northern. Anti-eco needs to be a little bit better. I'm not expecting Cornell to take this round and win it, but to get a couple guns off would definitely be better than the pistol.
Yes, I love this. The Ares right through the wall, making sure that no one wants to push through there. Flames is going to, though, push right into the sewer room. Grab 1 early. He'll look to grab 2.
Spike down.
10 grabs another. Lamp's going to grab the trade back onto Flames, finally taking down that Neon. And a nice little jump peek around that corner. I like that little move there.
Oh,
player
and the
standing.
curveball comes out. Impotence trying to rush the hot hands to deny, and the flank comes in at just the right time, making a 3K for the Phoenix. The interesting pick of the day so far. And Impotence pops off with it 2-0. And Cornell College only able to strip one gun away, which is not best case scenario. I guess it could be worse.
Turn out.
It easily could be worse, but you know what? Take those, it's fine, all good.
Alarm bot out. Placing
Here's
swarm
here's
grenade.
here's your real first test. Especially with the attacker side having better weapons. We talked about how this is definitely a little bit of an attacker side map because of the 3 sites. So this is your first real test on seeing, hey, can we fight? Can we try and do something here against Cornell?
Another mid
Cornell's got
execute, it
full
looks.
I think this is gonna end up with C. I don't have a good reason behind it. It's just
Hunt.
I have a feeling. Haven's one of the maps that I don't think Lotus plays the same way, but Haven, at least to me, feels like you never specifically try to go B. You try to go A or C, and then you just kind of end up on B. That's always like your outlet. And we see the team taking C site here, so no kills either way. Martial shots getting shot through by the defender side, but nothing through either way. I love the neon flank here. So quick.
Stuns come out as well. It's going to apply a little bit of pressure, even if the kill doesn't come out. Fantastic flash. Somehow the running gun kill comes out, but that puts the advantage easily in favor of Ohio Northern. Fantastic shot for Secrets. Odin, I didn't even see that from Banthanor. It does not surprise me at all. This is player in the MEC that absolutely loves this gun. Molly comes out to deny. Kyle tries to defuse. I don't think that got it. No, that bounced off the wall. That's going to be an easy round.
Yeah, bounced in the wrong place. It was just a little awkward right there. The Odin going over is actually kind of brutal. Because I really love the Odin on this map in order to defend a lot of places, right? We saw the Ares last round just getting shot straight through that mid window wall. You can do the same thing with the Odin, and it hits a lot harder than that Ares does. And you can just kind of look down long too, especially since you know you're going against an eco this round or a cheap buy or something like that, right? Because they have no money. They just bought, they lost. This is a really, really good start for Ohio Northern, right?
I expected none other. Thing about Cornell College is Banthanor will buy up that Odin this first chance that they get, which is an interesting situation. Like, I understand it's a big gun, it provides a lot of firepower, but you've lost the first 2 rounds in a row. You can't do that.
I understand it on some maps, right? Like, I really understand it on Ascent, right? Where you can spam through that wall on A site, and it's just, it's brutal to try and play against it. Get a lot of secrets already with that double kill with the Odin. Oh, trying to prove it's good.
Flawless again. Oh my goodness. Audio. 4 rounds in a row. Ohio Northern having a fantastic time. They got 2 ultimates all built up. Cornell College has forfeited 2 of these rounds flawlessly. No ults are ready for them yet, which is absolutely brutal. You'd figure they've had at least 1, hopefully 2, but no, Mac, they have 0, and we're going into round 5.
The problem is that 2 or 3 of these rounds have been flawlesses, right? Or they've been really high, like, there hasn't been a close round yet. There hasn't been like a 1v2, 1v3, right? Every round so far has just been kind of Ohio domination. So Ohio gets to farm these ults. They've got 2 up already, right? They get to farm these ults, and the attacking side just has no counter to it because they're not getting frags in these rounds. They're not getting anything to further their ult. The one that's probably closest to an ult right now, without really checking, is probably Banthanor, because he was farming that orb on C long for a bit.
C-side execute again. Kyle has no problem shooting from garage. Almost does the damage with the shock dart, but they're not able to delay the plant. It will go down, but the flank is coming in. Last time, this flank was absolutely brutal for the side of Dark. Cornell.
Standing.
Impotence and Saf just ruining everything. that this Cornell side had, that will be the end of the round. And another Odin going to Ohio Northern.
Yeah, it's kind of awkward now, the Odins, because now you've got two, and one's kind of, you know, there's questions on it, like, is it a little troll that you got an Odin in the game, but it's fine or whatever. The second you get two in here, you could chuck one on like A and sewers, you can chuck one B site, the same way Secrets has been playing, to kind of spam through doors, though I think it's going to be Kyle that's going to go B site with the Odin, but they're putting these Odins in places where they can just get a lot of shots through surfaces. So the garage doors is where Secrets just was, middle on B through that wall is where Kyle is. Put a lot of work to kind of force the attackers to do what you want them to do as defense.
Careful now.
Right back gets popped. Phet leading the charge. This is a C-side execute. Saf gets that shot off. The shots cannot land, and Banthanor loses the Odin yet again. Advantage going the way of Ohio Northern. As out comes the poor man's Viper wall. Lamp lands a shot, but the shots from the Odin are just too strong.
Cover going out.
So much damage.
Flash.
The flash around. They're trying to just make this space up again. This dark cover is actually helping a lot, trying to just make sure that, hey, if they try and push us, they can't do anything. Phet's like staying in the smoke, trying to bait someone out from it. That flash is gonna bait a little more. Utility coming over. You see that that fire handling on the top of the roof? It's not where Empton wanted it. Gonna hope that they can do something with it. That reload will be heard. It's super awkward. Empton comes through, grabs one. Secrets with two on the Odin, coming through garage. Holds mouse one.
One must imagine Sisyphus as Banthanor with the Odin against Ohio Northern University. They try and try and try, and every time they're able to get the Odin bought up, they have enough money, someone on ONU has to ruin it. And now look at the loadout, MEC. That is 3 Odins for ONU.
Oh, I'm so in, man. Like,
That
I'm
is 3.
so in.
60% Odinage.
They are almost Thor's dad now. Like, I think when you get 5 Odins on one team, you just become like like Odin himself.
I believe it.
You
Looks
have
they're
like all
well on their way.
You have all the powers of like Milnor and stuff. You are Odin.
Sap peeking out. They're not peeking out yet. They're still hanging out in the garage. A little bit of a standoff here. Len 4 does not want to move in for solid reason. I mean, every time that anyone on this Cornell College team decides that they want to make a move, they want to try to play the game, somebody on the Ohio Northern side just decides to ruin it. In comes Flames with a headshot on the Banthanor. Trying with the Stinger is Phet, able to get 1 frag, but suppressive fire from Impotence is going to keep them at bay, forces them to rotate back to long.
Yeah, so something weird I want to point out here is we're 7 rounds into the game, and up until this round, it hasn't felt that Cornell has had a particularly difficult time getting onto a site. Right, the use of the Vipers, the use of the Toxic Screen, the use of the Flame Wall, both of them, it seems that they've had just a pretty easy time getting wherever they wanted to get, and it's just the Ohio Northern retakes have been really, really good. They've left the site when they understand that, hey, maybe we're not going to be able to hold the site as Secrets gets a 3K in this round to hold it. They understand that, hey, we can't hold the site, we're going to come back with numbers. Right? And so you've seen a couple of these rounds with spike plants in the middle, and then you see the Ohio Northern full retake as a group.
Right here.
Banthanor trying out the Odin for a 4th time. Let's see if this time it works. Let's see if they're just gonna give over another big boy gun to the Ohio Northern side. This time though, they have a couple of ultimates. They have a full buy, they have the Viper's Pit from the Shadows and the Seekers. So this round could absolutely go their way if they play it right. And that is not playing it right. Banthanor jumps in front of the smoke and tries to outshoot the Odin that's already shooting suppressive fire through the smoke. That is one of the plays of all time.
Yeah, Odin does not beat Odin. It's not rock beats rock or anything like that. You're gonna need a little more precision to come into and try and beat it. Nice shot by Lamp on the flame. Sap with a nice free frag there. 2 here, including, oh my goodness. This match has devolved into shooting through walls.
That's usually how it is. I
Player
mean,
standing.
you're a CSGO guy, you know break the auto ice. They're breaking the Odin ice.
This is like buying the Negev every single round and spamming through the walls, right? Like, the only problem is that this is more expensive. Like, you pay more for the Odin here. You're paying 3,100 credits per round, where for a Vandal or Phantom, you're paying 2,900. So over time, that extra $200 dues adds up.
30 seconds left.
Looks like Len's going to have a free plant on the C. But the question is not, can they get the plant down? The question is, can they hold it off from the wrath of Odin? That's the question.
Spikes down.
45 seconds is all it takes, I believe. Actually, wait, never mind. 50 HP.
I don't there's a 0% level of belief right now in that round. The Odins are they're proving to be the weapon of the match.
It looks like Kyle does not want anything to do with the plant.
Well, I think Kyle just wanted to make sure he got an Odin.
I think so as well.
The most valuable weapon in the match. We are 8 rounds through. We have yet to see an operator.
On Haven, that's really weird.
We have seen like 9 Odins though. There's 4 Odins for the defending side.
This is
Secrets
starting
hasn't died.
to get really.
Secret just 13-0-2.
Wait, I did not see that. Secrets is 13-0-2. That is absolutely
It's 2 assists, not 2 deaths.
Yeah.
2 assists.
Round 9 getting underway. 3 ults for 3 ults. And Hunter Shuri is the first one to get popped. 5-1, almost finds a second kill, but they're going to have to deal with Lamp going down. The Viper is the only one that's left for the smokes.
Well, not only Lamp, but they got to tag onto Lens early. So you're down to 3.5, and you haven't seen a single person yet.
And there's 4 Odins on the other side.
And
so
there's
that
4
is
Odins.
Definitely going to be a little bit vague and a little bit grim. Like right there, there's one getting the kill. kbull denying Saf's push. Evens us up.
That's probably the best thing that could have happened there. It got a little odd there.
Last player standing. Spike down mid.
Oh no. Oh my. If anyone has ever complained about aim punch in Valorant, it's kbull right there.
And completely necessary as well.
Oh yeah,
that was a
reasonable complaint.
Barrage. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, MEC. It's round 10. So far, the score is 9-0. Cornell has not really even gotten close, and thanks very much in part due to the casual 4 Odins. Actually, I think it's. Oh, never mind. It's still 4.
No, it's 4.
It's still 4 this time. They haven't upgraded yet. I'm fully expecting 5. I'm fully expecting 5.
14-0-7 now.
That is just unbelievable.
I don't think he's bought a single Odin either. I think he's just picked up every single one of them. It's like when you go and you pick up another player's skin and you just do better with that weapon than if it was your own. That's the buff Secrets is getting right now.
Len 4 finds a frag. This might just be the round that helps him out. Lamp lands the shot. Somehow the aim punch, not the aim punch, the recoil was not too much. Able to control it. 5 versus 3 as the A side execute is coming out. There's going to be no way that they can stop this with the lockdown. Assisting Sap should be going down if Lamp can land the shot, and that they will. Banthanor will spit that spike down, and this should be a save.
Yeah, this is a KDA save right here. Secrets. But seriously, like, there's nothing you can do here in a 2v5 retake, especially when your Killjoy goes down, right? Killjoy had the ultimate ready to go. Just had to peek around that corner first and clear 1. I do like Kyle trying to find some space here and find some kills. I mean, the attacker side economy is not good.
Yeah,
just defender side economy is fairly good. I mean, they've won 9 rounds in a row, but the attacker side economy is not there yet.
Yeah, it definitely could be better, and I feel like Sick is just saving the KDA. Let's see if they can have a perfect first round. We'll have have to see. There's only 2 rounds left, and with how Secrets have been playing, it would not surprise me at all. 3 ults, so a lot left to do for Cornell specifically, but there's a lot that Ohio Northern can do if they so choose. But I feel like they've had those 3 ults for like 5 rounds.
Yeah, I haven't felt that they really needed to use them, except for that round right there. But the problem is your 3 ult players died before you could try to. That's brutal. That's so brutal for Banthanor. Just walking across your own smoke, and you get shot out by one of the 700 Odins on the other team.
And how are you going to get through this? C-site is guarded by Kyle. Kyle has been insanely precise with the Odin. And gets another one.
Spike down.
Stranding
C.
spike down in the middle of C long.
We
2 players left.
We talk a lot about adaptation from like round to round. I'm like, hey, you see that they're leaning a lot towards C side. Maybe let's not go C, and you adapt. We need map to map adaptation here of just instant harbor pick for any team going against the Odin. It's the only way you're going to be able to cross anything.
Lynn 4. Honestly, looks like Cornell just kind of out of options right now. They're just gonna hold back and try to get an exit frag or something like that. Maybe go into halftime 10-2.
They're hoping that players over-aggress here and give them beneficial moments. Phet has just been spotted out, which means Emerson grabs it there. Kyle, yeah, that. The problem is that for Cornell is that Ohio Northern right there did a very methodical aggression. Right,
Process of elimination.
Generally, you don't expect that the recon bolt is up that deep into a round, right? When you're like 20 seconds left, you expect that, hey, they used it once at the beginning round, they used it once again in the mid round. You don't expect it to be up then. So you kind of don't expect the recon bolt there. You don't expect the player to see you when you jump out. So it was calculated aggression, which helped them get those 2 frags.
Put it on for round number 12. Of course, Flames gets the first frag onto Banthanor. Lamp is able to get the refrag, so this round is looking a little bit better. Unfortunately for Cornell, one of them, I know they had a Marshall at the start. I don't know if they bought up or what, but I know that one of them started off with a Marshall. kbull is down to a very low amount of HP. I'm assuming they got spotted by the Owl drone and just took some pot shots through the wall with the Odin.
Yeah, I think that's probably right. Alright, so there's the defending Killjoy ultimate through, which I think that's the first time it's actually come through this half. It just has not been needed. Embedis and Kyle grabbing 2 to start. Palm is down. Like to get in the middle of the site. Tapped already from one of the 2 Odin players. Nice jump through by Lamp to grab one on Embedis, but Secrets trades it back quickly. Just Secrets and Kyle against the 2 folks from Cornell. Phet and kbull. Low HP on kbull. Through Odin spam everywhere. Kyle and Secrets end up grabbing the frags. Diffuse is coming through. And here's the moment of truth, folks. Did Secrets get his perfect tap? And he does. It's 16-0-7. A perfect
Switching
tap.
sides.
That is unbelievable. That is a little bit over 1 kill around. It's more something like 1.1.
1.5 kills around. Ish.
It's a little less. I think it's like 1.5.
It's like I think it's 1/3. It's a lot of kills per round.
It's quite a bit. Well, that is insane.
It's not that he's just sitting back and being your last player in every round either. It's he's going and getting the frags too.
He is overachieving, going and getting those frags. He has no fear. And somehow, it just works. Sometimes you just have to play fearless, and that's exactly what Secrets is doing. Now the side switch. Let's see if they stick with that fearless play, and it absolutely seems like that. Look at Flames. You gotta be kidding me, Flames. Slides in, headshots Phet. Somehow Lamp gets the retrade, but it's still not looking great for this Cornell defense, and that'll make it even worse. Kyle headshot on the Banthanor. C site wide open.
They're just running. Yeah, they are just booking it. They've seen 4 people. Say, hey, there is no chance there's anyone on C, and if they are, they'll get there at about the same time as us. So I like this change of play. Secret.
Spike planted. Last player standing.
No,
I'm not sure.
Okay. He didn't. We got free tap for a second. Lamp's the only one left. He's got a lot to do here. He's taking on Sap first. Sap's not taking a point of damage yet, and Lamp's on 25. Flash comes through. Nothing lucky gonna happen through that. Sap takes him down 12-1. Map point now for Ohio Northern.
And it is. Oh my goodness. That's it. And we have an Odin out. Mac, it's happened again.
You know, here's the thing, right? It's an attacker-sided Odin. I think this buy here is just kind of BM.
I need this.
And I'm here for it. It's 2 Odins, actually. Wait, Secrets actually didn't buy an Odin the last half, because if that's his Odin skin, we did not see that.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
That's hilarious.
Secret did not buy the Odin.
Oh,
My
impotence.
goodness.
That's brutal from Phet. Nice kill from Lamp with the Bucky, trying to get something started here for his squad. But Sap's gonna take down Lamp. Secrets takes down Cable. Still no deaths here, as far as I'm aware.
The modern Valorant meta, ladies and gents.
Yep. You see a wall, use an Odin.
For sure. And now, A-Site severely weakened. Banthanor, close range with the Stinger, and the baby's back! The baby of Banthanor is back. Unfortunately, he'll probably not be able to use it, as in comes the rotate over towards the C side. But at the moment, it kind of looks like they're going to take it slow, having a little bit of doubt. But now they changed their mind. They're gonna push. Impotence goes down. And this is a 2 versus 2. This might be a possibility.
Yeah, I think I generally favor the attack side of here, because they have a lot more space to do stuff. Kyle's gonna get 1 kill with the judge really early. Banthanor's got a lot of movement to go through, right? A lot of spots to clear. He knows generally where Kyle is, but no clue where Secrets is. Secrets is the one with the Odin. That's your big problem.
Secrets on the verge of a perfect game as well. Just like that, it gets recognized. They know exactly where they are. Spike is ticking down. Secrets knows that the perfect one is in the bag.
That's the game.
That'll
Secrets
do it.
runs away. Easily done. 17-0 and like 8. That's disgusting. That's just actually disgusting from Secrets.
Yeah, it was a fantastic.
We have. I got it right here.
Game.
17-0 and 8 with 149 econ rating. That's disgusting.
Yeah, and an ACS of 312, which actually puts them under the MVP spot. Kyle is the one with the MVP spot. I mean, the utility of Silva is just a little bit better and a little bit more, I guess, team-based, so you can get a little more assists as that. Also, First Bloods and Plants diffusers help out a lot as well. But Secrets, absolutely fantastic showing. The top frag, 0 deaths. That makes a perfect game, almost a perfect 13-0, but Cornell was able to grab 1.
I do want to give like a good spot for Cornell, right? Because that game was a lot of like not great stuff for us to talk about from a Cornell perspective. Something I really liked from Cornell was I did really like the Viper in this comp, because it did feel like that using the Viper wall gave them a lot more agency with the Sky, a lot more agency to get onto sites than anything else. So
yeah, there was definitely some pros to be taken away from, and I definitely like the Viper pick. Viper is one of the agents that's kind of neglected on a map like Haven, so to see her come out, I personally like it. I think we should definitely see a little bit more of it, but that'll do it for right now. We're going to be back in just a few moments with map number 2. First map, it went the way of Ohio Northern. We don't have to get much more into that. Let's hope the next map is a little bit better. Stay tuned. Map 2 coming up in just a moment. Welcome back, everyone, to the MEC Valorant Fall season. This is still week 2. If you're just tuning in, we had the first match of Cornell University. Ohio Northern University versus Cornell University. And it was pretty one-sided. It went 13-1. But this map, we're on split.
Yeah.
Let's see how this one goes.
I'm excited for splits. What's a fun map?
Yeah, I'm expecting a little bit less Odinage this time around.
I hope so. I'm a big fan of like random BS coming through to just have fun, but like, can we get a nice close game filled with Vandals and Phantoms and Spectres? Maybe an Opbot once,
I would like to see that.
maybe twice.
I think we could definitely use that here. I mean, it was an awkward start to the day with, I think it was like, honestly,
Whoa.
somebody needs to count up how many Odins we had in that last game, because it was definitely double digits.
A lot. I hear in my ear, Agent Select is ready to get going, so we'll see teams choosing some specific agents for split. We see most of the attacking side for Cornell actually just kind of there. Like they're already locked in. Lend4, the only one still hovering. The Cypher looks to be a pick there, but nothing certain yet.
All 5 locked in for Ohio Northern, and there goes Lind. So these are the composition. We have a dueling Cypher, a Breach coming out for Ohio Northern, which I really like that pick. It's not one of the more common picks on a map like Split, but I personally really like the idea.
I love Breach on this map, right? So you play Breach over towards the A site, and you let Breach just go to town on the fact that there is that nice long corridor that they have to enter from to get towards screens or anywhere else.
Yeah, the fault line has quite a few
that
cubbies
fault line right where Banthanor is standing. It's super easy to use the fault line, to use the earthquakey thing that goes in a circle that I cannot remember the name of right now. Is it Aftershock. You can use the Aftershock. There's so many good things that you can use to just prevent them getting through this area that Banthanor is looking at right now.
Yeah, that Breach on A site is a very, very nice agent to have. But this time, they're going to decide to line up near mid. Intel giving up. But most of the fighting is happening at mid. I mean, there's 4 Cornell players just trying to get through this single Omen smoke.
Trying to do something here. I do like, so Flames just cannot aggress any further without using updraft, which they don't have. Tripwire will take down Cable, and Tripwire goes down with it, gives them a little bit of space later in the round if they need it and or want it.
Might not even need it though if Cornell is going to decide to push up through B. Doesn't look like anybody wants to flank just yet. Still a long round though, 50 seconds plus the 45-second plant timer.
Look at the
fault
line. Yeah, I was gonna say the fault line and the aftershock just forced so much time out. They were ready to like execute there onto B site and had to stop. Right, the fault line pushes them all back. Then the aftershock pushes them back. Breach has so much heal. The ability to force you out of where you want to be. Phet's gonna get 1 kill onto Evans. And Kyle will finally go down to Phet, but there's so much damage on both teams. And Cornell looks like they're just trying to rush now right over to A site where Lend4 is ready and waiting. Won't take a shot with the Cypher cam. Wants to make sure that he's not spotted yet. Takes a couple shots down, only 1 kill. Flames will take down Lamp. Flames takes down Lend4 as well, and Banthanor is the only one left. The time just runs out. Secret still yet to die in this series.
Unbelievable. Cornell had the advantage for most of that round. The first frag went the way of Clark, but from then on out, Cornell got more kills. They were able to have a 1-man advantage. They had an easy plant onto the A site, but the spike just straddled way too long, and it ended up expiring the timer. Cornell drops out of the pistol round, giving it up to ONU.
The first round, I mean, it was close. That's a lot closer than most of the rounds we saw last game. It leaves me with excitement. We'll see the Spectre here from Flames. Dash, 3 pops, ready to go. 1 headshot, can't get another one. Lend able to trade.
Our spike carrier is killed.
Positive for
Spike
Cornell in the end of the
A.
day. Saflo going to take down Banthanor. And that's the spike. That's the
here.
spike. Outside of the Crown Coffee Shop, sitting there is just the spike out in the open. And look at the way Ohio Northern is just swarming now. They say, "Hey, we've got the spike. We are going to defend the hell out of this."
I mean, Spike's down. It's right next to a coffee shop. I couldn't think of a more atmospheric place for the Spike to go down. You can grab a latte, frappuccino, anything you want. Let's hope it's not too overpriced. You know, Split does look like a pretty hipster-ish area, so it'll probably be like $10 for a coffee. But
Split's right outside of a train station. You know.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Impotence gets the last couple of kills, and now they sip on their $15 latte. And everything's going right for ONU. Cornell, it's very weird. The start of the round is going fantastically. The first 30 seconds for Cornell College is perfect, and everything past then is just a train wreck. I mean, you said it's a train station, right? So, I mean,
yeah,
it's right.
It's a train station. At the very beginning, when Split first came out, people thought it was an airport. Because then you could really do the near airport memes with Split. And then I think officially in lore it came out that it was in fact not an airport, that it was just a train station.
Even I didn't know that. You know, you learn something new every day.
Someone's got to know the lore for the games, okay?
That's true.
Someone's got to know the lore. As we see Cornell trying to push through here. They got a lot of top mid control, but they haven't branched off yet. This is not Haven, where there's a map right in the middle of the map. So they got to decide going one way. They've made some space, and they'll see what they can do from there. Sap is able to take one out. Flames is on the flank, going to take down one, and Sap with another follow-up in. Lentford going to take down Flames, and Impotence taking down trades all over the board. Just a 1v3 left, and Kyle's going to take down a jumping Phet, trying to get anything done to save the round.
You know, that should have been the eco round, or the bonus round, excuse me. But I believe Cornell decided to buy up a little bit on the anti-eco, so that puts them in a really, really rough spot now. Ohio Northern up by 3. Cornell finally deciding to buy, but I mean, I absolutely would have liked to see that on the bonus round rather than the anti-eco.
There's no Odin out. There's no Odin out.
Yeah,
Banthanor's got the Odin out.
I see it. There it is. Didn't take us too long. On a map like Split, you know, you don't expect Odins, but Banthanor says, I'm using my Odin. Who do you think I am?
Banthanor. That's who I think you are. It's actually very self-explanatory. It says it right on his nameplate.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, I got you. We'll see if they can do anything with this. It's like Lentford is trying to retake middle a little bit. Or at least think about the thought of retaking middle. They're very heavily towards A side, right? They've got these 3 people towards A side and just the 2 in covering like mid exit and Secrets sitting here. Well done by Secrets getting out of there, making sure there isn't too much information given away to Cornell.
The paranoia as well.
Getting the paranoia out from them early is actually really good. Oh, this is super awkward now. Phet's on the site, but
30 seconds left.
Everyone's around. Right, this is going to be a really quick retake. This is basically not a retake. Spike goes down, and I don't think the site was ever theirs.
Really wasn't. They got the spike down, but there's not much more that they can do. I mean, Lamp's pushed into the corner. They have a quote-unquote crossfire, if you want to call it that, but all they got to do is push this out, and this should be their round easily. And that it will be. One more kill, and Phet only has 15 HP. No way Saf loses that. So confident that they switched to the classic.
It's one of those, you know, when you're playing games and they come up with tooltips in the middle, it's one of those. Switching to your secondary is always quicker than reloading.
Saf took that to heart.
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad he did, because I never do.
Right.
I will sit there and press R and wait for that to reload, jumping all over the place, trying not to get hit before I would take out the secondary. So happy that someone followed that tooltip.
I mean, most of the time, the secondary is kind of really bad.
Well, not the classic.
Not
it's
the
a free weapon.
The classic is free and goated.
Actually, to be fair, most of the sidearms in this game fairly good. Ghost, one of my favorite weapons in any video game. Extremely satisfying to get a frag with.
Round 5, and it's Cornell with yet again another eco round. Banthanor was the first one to go down, pushing up a little bit too far. And you can't be losing your smoke first. On a map such as Split, you have to keep your smoke alive. And I mean, yes, they have, no. Oh my goodness. Oh my
Spike down
goodness,
mid.
Kyle. It's a double shot
player
kill.
standing.
They're gonna get another with the flashpoint and a
Oh my
fourth out
God.
the jump. What is going on?
We said that we liked the breach pick, and we said that it can do a lot of cool things. I said a lot of cool things with the site. That was an unexpected breach utility usage right there. I may
love
need
the
to
body
rethink how I
block
play
as well.
breach on this map.
Yeah, I love the body block. The Cornell players were trying to jump up onto the box, but the sky was already there, and there was no more room.
Yeah, it's
I've
just
got your
stop.
trail.
Alright, Seekers are out now from the Cornell side, trying to get something done, trying to get a sight into a site. The one time they got into a site was 2 rounds ago. It wasn't a huge amount of help.
Uh-oh. Showstopper.
Showstopper in.
No one is
Doesn't see
found.
one. This is really well done from Ohio Northern to make sure that they don't
Spike
get
planted.
showstopped.
Careful now. Cage triggered.
Takes of Ohio Northern has been really, really good. So I have a lot of confidence in them. However, Cornell starting to wrap around, looking for the frag. Here comes another showstopper, this time on the side of Ohio University. Flank comes out, but it might be a little bit too late. Linford trying to land the shots.
Last
Rolling
player
Thunder
standing.
Doesn't matter, that's
likely
it.
securing that round. Secrets will defuse, and Kyle lands the last frag. And a couple of wasted ults on the side of Cornell because ONU is still undefeated, 6-0.
I'd like it to be noted that Secrets has played 14 rounds in the last game and 6 rounds in this game and is still yet to die.
That is just something that's completely unreal. I'm not sure what the KD is looking like for Secrets. I don't know how many kills they have.
He's 0-0-3.
Secrets has
just-
not gotten a kill this game.
He's just not seen anyone this game.
Yeah,
He has gotten an assist on 3 people, and that's it. He's not seen anyone. He has been sitting in the corner the whole game. No, it hasn't been. No, it just happens to be he's not getting any kills this game. It's super weird, but it's really funny. 20 rounds in, he is yet to die.
that is fantastic, honestly. Yeah, 20 rounds. If you count the 14 from the first map and then 6 from this one, Secrets has not died yet. Got, I think it was 16 kills in the last game.
17.
17 kills in the last game. And then this game, not a single one.
Hey, if he averages to be like an average frag player over both games with 0 deaths, that's a win.
I mean, absolutely. To have a series go perfect, that is completely a win.
Yeah. Well, nothing's over yet. It's 6-0, but there is a definite large amount of ability for Cornell to come back in this game.
Timeout's called. It's obvious that they do want to win. They want to change something and try their hardest to win this game out. It's going to be difficult, but not impossible. Close range, the Phantom wins out against the Stinger, puts Cornell down even further to start us off. B site is the target of attack, and sure, this plant will likely go down, but the Regan's going to hit like a Mack truck. Actually, it looks like the spike doesn't even need to go down. What is Kyle doing? Jumping around with a Vandal, casually gets the kill. And there goes Cable, trying to run around. The Stinger finally stings, but it's a 1 versus 4, and Clark, Ohio Northern, knows exactly what's going on.
I'm gonna try and flash one. Does end up flashing flames, but it's there's nothing left in this round, right? Like you're so out of it. Technically, I guess Cable can just run back to A, but
30 seconds left.
you don't know any of that information, right? And it looks like Lend4 is just trying to push down through the vents to make sure, hey, you can't get out. Secrets over in the secret hole, making sure KD is in fact secured this game.
I
10
think
seconds
Secrets
left.
is not really even playing the game too much. I think they're just trying not to die.
Yeah, I think so. There is a legitimate purpose to this of like, oh, maybe Cable came through and he could rotate all the way around or something to save there. There is like in a very small amount of legitimacy to that spot, but Cable's trying to save Katie. Secret's just trying to save Katie. Like that. Like let's be very clear here.
I mean, yeah, absolutely, and honestly, there isn't a much better agent to do that with than the Omen, because you can just hide yourself in a little nook in spawn and just smoke off anywhere your team needs it, because I mean that Omen smoke goes pretty far. I believe it can smoke off pretty much all angles that they need to on the map of Split.
All right,
they're pushing from spawn.
They're pushing. This is I think it's actually a little bit of a change of pace right here. They're going kind of quick. Like this isn't full rush, full W, but this is a lot quicker than they had previously gone. Lamp's gonna be able to grab one in mid, and enemy positions are now located once, and now for a second time via its Cypher alternate.
4v4 Cornell holding it down. A little bit of border patrol going on. 60 seconds, and the spike passed off to the Rays, likely running it down to the B site. Cable deciding to go a little bit further than necessary and ends up losing their life. Pushing through onto the site. Be careful. Impotence is right there. Gets one. Looking for the second. Can't quite get it. The shot through the wall does indeed land.
The problem is it's a 2v3 and it just doesn't feel like Cornell has any space.
30 seconds
I know
left.
that they've got the site, but they're freaking out now, right? With the fact that Impotence was able to just kind of
Last
push
player
through the
standing.
CT link. Yeah, look at that right there. Kyle with the aftershock taking down Phet without even seeing him, and now it's just Len Ford. He's got so much work to do. He's got one. He's got a couple shots onto Kyle. Oh, a nice little spray there, taking him down real low, but Secret is still sitting in the corner. He's not needed.
I mean, it's true. Secrets has 2 ult orbs.
He's just not needed.
Secrets... No, Secrets has 2 ult orbs. We are 8 rounds in. Secrets... I mean, it's gonna sound mean, but Secrets has not done anything.
No, and like that's not like a roast or anything. Like we're not... It's just... It is bewildering that Secrets is sitting in this position right now.
All they have done is just like smoke and paranoia, and it's been working fantastically.
This is so dumb.
Cage trigger.
I love Collegiate Valorant.
Oh, it's my favorite. Alright, Phet takes a lot of damage there from the opposing team's paint shells. Paranoia comes through from Secret, all the way sitting in spawn for what it's worth. Smoke's gonna go out. Flame's aggression gonna actually deal dividends, taking 2 down. Phet and Cable. Len is gonna finally get the frag across, but Saf is gonna go down after he takes on Banthanor 3v1. Bomb is on the back of Len 4, but well, I don't know if it is gonna really help anything. Looks like his teammates are pinging, hey, go towards B, but I don't know if you can really get there. Okay, that's... Alright, Kyle doesn't want any more of it. He's run away after Len Force grabbed that first frag on... I believe it was on the Saf.
What are they gonna do now? Looks like
left.
Secrets wants to run back to the back corner. They're just gonna play super reactionary. They're
Well,
gonna
the problem
wait
is
for
that
Len to move.
Len just... There was so much space that Ohio Northern gave up really quickly, and Lend has to kind of clear all of it because he doesn't know what's going on, right? Like all that space was cleared so quickly. So now they know that Spike's going down. They know exactly where it is. Rolling Thunder's gonna go down. 8 rounds over. It doesn't matter. Round's over now.
Fantastic ult from Kyle, and I mean, we were showing our praise for the breach pick, but I mean, I just did not expect it to be this useful. Like,
yeah,
I knew there was going to be a lot going on, but man, Kyle went above and beyond.
Kyle's won like 3 rounds for them on his own. Right, he's doing well, and this is not like a testament to like, oh, this pick was bad or anything, or like anything like that. It's just, he's doing well, and this pick is furthering to to help the team win. Right, this pick has been so good. This is what I was talking about really early game with the fault line across, is that you can concuss these people and let somebody like Saf push through and get a little aggressive there because you can concuss so many people. Toxic, Viper's pick goes out now. This should be the first free plant they've got.
Looks like it, and it does cost the Viper's pick.
Yeah, that is a Cornell Cypher ult, by the way. Yeah, so that's three alts now pushed into this round. Guy has also sent the Seekers out.
Every day's gotta happen. Sap pushing in. Kyle.
The aftershock has had so much value.
Absolutely, it has. Flank coming
One
out.
enemy remaining.
1 versus 3. And Secrets is going to run away, save the KD. Wants to keep the perfect. And look at Cornell, they're hunting!
I mean, here's the thing. If you're Secrets here, there's no reason not to save the KD, right? You're not winning a 1-on-3.
Cover going on.
Like, I'm sorry to say this. You're not. In a Viper's pit, you're not winning a 1-on-3. You go to save that KD. He's 0-4. This is the stupidest scoreline I've ever seen.
I'm expecting a GoldenEye at the end of this game.
Yeah, he could be the world's first good James Bond. Like, he made James Bond and we will celebrate it.
Oh my, this is unbelievable. We got another ult come out, and Kyle, the fault line, denying the showstopper. No use out of it.
They're not even giving him any space to get, like, shot through the sign there. It's brutal right now. There is nothing that Cornell can get done in any of these rounds. Oh, Sap is in place. Alright, so Sap gets taken down, so Cornell gets a free pick to start off. Let's see if they can do anything about it. Banthanor and company are heading over towards A. He's got a lot of work to do here. He's got one. He's got Showstopper out, but the Showstopper gets taken care of very quickly by Banthanor. Got 3 people to do a job of a whole team. The Aftershock looking to try and do some damage. Won't get anything done yet. Back to the other site. Lamp's going to take down Flames, and it looks like they're trying to full rotate yet again. Kyle's ready to receive, though.
Secrets is once
30
again
seconds left.
just hanging out. Wait. No.
Last player standing.
Kyle's
they
just
ran
got
out
enough
of bullets.
Last player standing.
Secrets still alive. Hold on a sec. Secret's gonna go for this.
He should be. This is the first kill in the game for Secret.
And Banthanor has to swing around. They've got to play this right. Secrets. Checking it out. No! Secret falls!
At 23
round
25 rounds into the series, Secrets has died his first time.
Wow.
It
What
took
a streak.
25 rounds for Secrets to die.
Fantastic work from Secrets, but all good things must come to an end. Cornell is able to win another round, and ONU still has the chance to go into the half with a 10-2 scoreline, which is nothing to shake your nose at. But Secret,
Oh, Secrets is unleashed now.
Secret's on demon time! Secret's gonna get that back at all costs!
Yeah, Secret's now not concerned about KD. He's just unleashed.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, Kyle!
And just like that, Cornell has made the biggest mistake of their collegiate career.
They made an angry Secrets.
Secrets is angry, and I mean, we saw what Secrets did in the first map.
Let's do this.
Ohio Northern played the entire first half without their top frag, which is unreal to still win 9 rounds.
Right there.
10
Right there.
Ohio Northern up going
Right
into
there.
the last half of this map. Possibly the last half of this series.
I mean, it is on attack, so that'll help out Cornell just a little bit, but with how aggressive and how meticulous Ohio Northern has played, my faith is not the highest.
Yeah, my faith is definitely pushed with the Ohio Northern squad right now. If Secrets is going to play every round like he did just that round, Banthanor's already getting pushed back already. Aftershock coming through, fault line through. Flames is up and over, and he's unspotted. It's going to take down Banthanor on the side. They have the whole site. That's it. That's the round.
Yeah, there it is. I mean, pistol round, you can try to retake this, but you're probably not going to get too much success. Secrets is angry. Gets a double kill. Zaf jumping down, getting the shots with the shorty, makes it a 1 versus 4 as kbull still alive, trying to flank it out. Secrets goes down yet again, and impotence. Ooh, ooh, ooh!
kbull's getting ready to try and do some trick shot stuff here with like pulling the knife. It's the knife time. They understand it's over, and impotence grabs the knife back onto kbull, making sure another one of his teammates does not die in vain. Secrets with the round 4 in the game, KDA. If you told me he was going 5, 2, and 4 in round 4, I wouldn't have blinked an eye.
This is round 12. This is
round 14.
This is not possible round 12 for Ohio Northern.
Yeah, no, we're in round 14 of this game.
Yes, round 14. And Secrets is 5 and 4.
5, 2, and 4.
5, 2, and 4, sorry.
Shadows traveling.
Possible round 12 for Ohio Northern if they play their cards right. I mean, what I shot, Phet.
Really well done. Impotence gonna get challenged here. Will guy. Kyle's got one on the other side of the map on Len, but they've already got the B site. Kyle's going for Banthanor, and he does get the frag. Aftershock goes through. Flashpoint goes through first. That is the last one there. Secrets has gotten 2 in the round. He's angry.
Unreal. Secrets just keeps on going and going. And now, round 12 for Ohio Northern. Match point, series point as well. And it looks like Ohio Northern is going to do a little bit of trolling. They got 2 judges.
So, I want to do a little retrospective here as Cornell was taking a timeout here. What did we learn from this series? So, I think the first thing we learned here is don't make Secrets angry.
Here.
Yeah.
Because it's terrifying. And I think the second more manageable thing that you could maybe make more repeatable is breach on split. Right? A pick that you and I both really liked coming out of the gate, but went far and above our wildest expectations, right? There's so many of these like little corridors on this map. All event room, Heart of Heaven, both CT links on A site and B site, the main entrance to both A site and B site. There's so many little like corridor areas that Fault Line and Aftershock work so well in, and the Rolling Thunder was perfect this game to help a lot of rounds for Ohio Northern.
Oh, for sure. I feel like the Rolling Thunder secured at least 2 rounds this entire game. And I mean, we haven't even talked about the flashpoint. There's so many walls that the flashpoint is so useful in. And as well, just like you said, the Aftershock. I was really surprised at how good the Aftershock was. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's just... This is the quickest A take I've ever seen in my life. And there's there are no words to use for what just happened.
3v3, A site is pretty much under control
Spike
of
down
Ohio
A.
Northern. Spike goes down in a pretty rough spot, but a Cornell has to defend it.
Standing.
Impotence peeks around at the perfect time, giving Lin 4 no chance at that one. There it is. Has to be the 1v2. They get
Attackers
one, but
win.
the second is not good. It's the breach to get the final kill, and the final score is 13-2 Ohio Northern.
That's brutal to see Cornell like go that far down, right? To see it like 3 rounds total over 2 maps. That's unfortunate. Really well done for Ohio Northern though. Jeez. And it wasn't the same person both games, right? I know Kyle did well both games, and he was the Valorant decided MVP of both games, but really, the first game was the Secrets game. The second, Secrets and Kyle. Game 2 was Kyle and Flames. And the rest of the team just kind of did what they needed to do. They were there to support the people that were getting all the frags.
I mean, yeah, that's That's typically how it's been in the season so far. I mean, Ohio Northern, they had a really, really easy time taking a lot of memeage. I mean, we saw 4 Odins in the first map. We saw a lot of judges and just a lot of memes going on in the second map. I mean, let's look at secrets going on. They hid the entire first half just waiting for the rest of the team to get the kills.
Yeah, waiting for something that was never coming.
Exactly.
And then the second that they died, from that point on, they were what, 8-3-2 or 8-3-1, which is just really, really well done, really good value coming from your Omen at the end there.
Yeah, it was a lot of really good play from the side of Ohio Northern, whether it was taken fully seriously or taken kind of half seriously, because it does feel like they kind of half went at it sometimes. But I mean, they won both of their matches by double digits. The first one by 12 and the second one by 11. So I'm not going to front them for that. Ohio Northern's going to stay undefeated here in the MEC, and they are at their rightful spot at the top. And that'll do it for map 1. Match one. Yeah.
We'll have Clark Briarcliff coming up after our little break here. Be excited for that. Come back for that one.